Sitting at the beach here, Kika on the west side, kind of here. You guys can see a little bit where I'm at. That's the town of Kika. It's on the west side of the beautiful island of Kauai, the Hawaiian Islands. If you can see far enough, that's out there. You might see the island of Niihau. There you can see that in the background. And let's get back to, and I'm not going to be long because you see this wave coming in front of me. Those two ones coming there, that's got to be ridden, not the one in front, but where the one in the back breaks more. And so as I'm talking to you guys today, and thank you for joining, just saw a turtle in the water. And about to see some whales if I'm lucky. It's such a grateful, I was just making a short little video clip to send to my wife, and I said, I'm just so grateful to live on this island and so grateful to be here in Hawaii and to make my living here as a vacation counselor while I'm continuing building out my virtual assistant business and my network marketing business and online marketing. And what better day to spend the day now? It's raining pretty much on most of the island, as you could probably have seen behind me over that side. But hey, this side, it's not too bad. A little bit cloudy, but there's some sun. And I'm catching a few rays. And then I'm going to ride a few waves and chill down and then catch one of my friends and go have a beer with him. So, what's the secret to the art of fulfillment? I cannot reiterate this enough, and I need to constantly remind myself about this, that let me sit like this so you can see the ocean in the background, huh? So the secret, what everybody wants out of life, and what people consider success, what is the big thing that gives you success? So Tony Robbins says there's two things to success. He said the one, and I've talked about this before, but I'm going to keep repeating that. The art of success is simply, it consists out of two things. The one would be the signs of achievement, and we are all, hi Jane from Australia, thanks for joining, my friend. Anybody that I see joining and that tells me where they're from, unless I know them, I'll give you a shout out. So there's the signs of achievement and the art of fulfillment. Now, I'm not going to talk so much about the signs of achievement. We are all very good at what we do, and we are successful, and it depends what is success. But, he mentions Robin Williams, how successful he was, how many things he accomplished, and he hung himself because he had no fulfillment. He was pleasing everyone except himself. So what is the secret to the art of fulfillment? The best way to get fulfillment in life, obviously you have to enjoy what you do, you have to see success, you have to see other people see success through what you do with your business, whether it's network marketing, raise other people up, raise other leaders up. But the biggest key to the art of fulfillment is to be in a beautiful state. And you can say, yeah, I'm in a good state, or I'm not in such a good state. Honestly, guys, we are either in a beautiful state or we're in a suffering state. And after, I've heard Tony say this many times, and after I was at GoPro this weekend and re-listening to the recording from that in my notes, I realized, it's not just a good state and a not so good state or a bad state. You are either suffering or you are in a beautiful state. Now, it's pretty hard to be in a suffering state when this is in the background, right? And it's pretty hard to be in a suffering state when you know that you have kids and a wife that loves you, you are making money, you are supporting orphans, you are helping your virtual assistant partner build a house of her own, and other things like that is being accomplished. And I'm blessed to be just the two people that joined me here. Jane has been a long-time client and friend of mine in LP Boffin, and of course Angela Brooks, which is a rock star affiliate and network marketer, you know. So guys, what is it what gets you to a beautiful state? What gets you to a beautiful state is one thing. Yes, I mean, a sale can get you to a beautiful state, signing somebody up in your business, seeing something beautiful like this. There's so many different aspects of being in a beautiful state, but most of that comes out of your thought life and out of your mind. And the best way for me, and as Tony says, is to be in a beautiful state, and to stay in a beautiful state is to have an attitude of gratitude. And when you are grateful, and I keep repeating this, the secret to the art of fulfillment is to be in a beautiful state. And the secret to be in a beautiful state is to trade your expectations for appreciation. Now, I know that it's for us that's done a lot of personal development and built successful careers, you know, easy to have gratitude. But do we always have gratitude? And do we have gratitude in every single situation? And I caught myself this week coming back from GoPro, being tired, not getting enough sleep, traveling a lot, networking with people, getting frustrated a few times, almost losing my temper, you know, which we used to be an old problem. Not having the energy to you know, and I'm just being aware of what's going on with me, guys, looking at the camera. So, you know, not having the energy. My wife is gone for 2 weeks, missing her, you know. We have a new roommate that we are helping out temporarily until she finds housing. And my son found a new job, so carrying a few responsibilities and just lots of changes at my job, my job, my work, and all led to the fact that I didn't get to building my ad campaign out for my 7 questions giveaway that I give away if you want to start a home-based business. So when it comes down to that, you know, I found myself that several times this week I was expecting things and I wasn't showing gratefulness for what I experienced. And if I traded my expectation for appreciation, I would have appreciated that all these moments and all these things are happening for a reason, and they are happening for a reason to make myself better. There's a learning experience with this. And the best way to deal with that is, like Napoleon Hill says, is to see it as an asset for your benefit. It's like, okay, what does this mean? How can I capitalize on this? How can I benefit from this? And so when you are in a place like I'm now, it's easy to be grateful. But when somebody tells you you're an idiot, or somebody honks the horn because traffic is moving too slow, you're a bit frustrated, or you're not getting enough sleep, and you know, all kinds of things go wrong, or things just doesn't go as you, again, expect, it's easy to lose that gratefulness and that gratitude. And that really what I want to tell you guys is, I wish I could you see this band here, Believe, from my buddy Ty Jackson that I'm wearing. I wish it'd make me another one that says gratitude on it as well, so that every time that I need when I'm struggling a little bit, it would remind me that the secret is to be to have fulfillment in life. And you know, when you're fulfilled, you're not irritated, you're not frustrated, you don't get mad, and is to be in that beautiful state. And the best way to put you in that beautiful state is to show an attitude of gratitude to everything and anything that's happening in your life. Even if you lose the last one, which I know I'm going really deep here, but you know what? When I lost my dad, it was really sad, but I so appreciated him for the time that I had him, and I so appreciate the fact of what he taught me, you know. And I know that life takes its turns and everything has a way. So for me, it is, I fail as much as you guys do. If you sense from my posts or my videos that today or the day that I'm doing it, I am not showing gratitude, hey, call me out. I would love for you to call me out. Anyway, so guys, always, as you are striving for the signs of achievement, make sure that you never separate the art of fulfillment from that by forcing yourself to be in a beautiful state and being grateful. And if you find it hard to be grateful, just go sit down for 5 minutes or 6 minutes or 10 minutes and write down 100 things that you are grateful for. I promise you, you do that, you can't help to be in a beautiful state after that. So guys, that's how you experience the art of fulfillment. I am gonna sign off. I'm gonna go swim in the beach. Hey guys, by the way, before you leave, jump on my website, rugbydude.com. On the front page, sorry, my banner has mysteriously disappeared, but you'll see I have a free report that I'm giving away. That's the 7 questions you must ask by starting a home-based business. And if you do that, as an additional bonus to that, I'm gonna give you my free 5-day video book, like only 5 minutes a day, that once you follow that and listen to that, you'll hear my story and you'll get some really good insights. But what it's going to help you is to teach you to have unstoppable, to craft some vision and craft unstoppable growth and contribution in life. So grab that while I'm still giving it away for free. Take care, everyone. Aloha. God bless.